Well, you know, we brought this to America for the first time. It won't go into the American market until next year. How's it catered for the American market is that this is a growing segment. You know, the small luxury sedans, a growing segment here. And what's really important is the size of the car, the package of the car, and also, I think, to some extent, the choice of engines and drivetrain. We will ultimately have a four-wheel drive version of this car, which is very much towards the American market as well. So that all combines into a very, very sensible package. But the good thing for us is that it will start to bring the Jaguar brand into the eyes of the American customer in a way that no other car has ever done before, and that's a really big thing for us. We design the XE very much as a Jaguar. We're a sports car company. We build sports saloons, sports sedans, and sports cars. You know, the main thing about this car is we give the image of something which was a driver's car, and to that point it has to look like a sports sedan, not just a conventional three-box. Look at the profile of the car, it's very sporty indeed. Its drivability is going to be very sporty indeed, the driving position, the accuracy of the steering, the handling. And so what we're trying to do is bring the whole idea of a sports saloon to a whole new level. In the marketplace it's very tough, but also very attainable, and that's the main thing. This is not a super exotic car nobody can afford. This is something that a lot of people can afford for the first time. So it's a proper sports sedan. Last night we announced our new sports crossover, the F-Pace. We're going to bring that car to the US somewhere towards the end of this year for the first sighting. We couldn't show the car yesterday, we haven't finished it yet. But what I could tell everybody was that it's based on the CX-17, which is a concept car we produced just over a year ago. And we created that concept really to get a feel of how the public and the media would react to us doing a crossover. And the answer was definitely yes, just get on with it. So we have. It's a mid-size, five-seater crossover, very much a sports orientation as you expect from Jaguar. It looks very sporty in terms of the context as a crossover as well. It's something that's very important to me that it looked like a Jaguar first and foremost, rather than just another crossover. And really that's all I can say at the moment, but it's going to be made of aluminum, of course, and it's going to be very, very special indeed, and I really can't wait to show everybody. The biggest challenge of a car like the F-Pace are the dimensions of it. The dimensions tend to be going up rather than long, which makes the visual challenge much more interesting in many ways. But you know, it's all about millimetre at a time, trying to create enough 3D shape into the car without compromising too much the actual interior package, and that's what we've done. If you look at the back of this car, for instance, we've still got a lot of shape in the car, much more than some of our competitors, which really gives the indication it's something more special than just another SUV. So that was a challenge, and that's what we've created.